Okay, good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Architectural Review Board meeting of May 19th, 2026. If we could just find out who we have present with us here tonight. Anybody here for Moran, 26 Dune Road, and Old Riverhead Partners, 74 Riverhead Road for Toninos, and Presser, 123 Beach Road. Okay, let's start with the application for Robert and, oh wait, we have a little bit of housekeeping to do. We have the minutes from February 17th. Can we get a motion to approve those minutes?
I'll make the motion.
Do we have a second?
Second.
Those in favor?
What was the date?
February 17th.
Thank you.
Aye. Aye.
Okay. And we also have the minutes from May 5th. Can we get a motion to approve those minutes?
I'll make the motion.
I'll second it.
Chris, you were absent, so
I'll
those in
second it.
favor?
Aye.
Well,
Aye.
Aye.
Okay. Pass this up.
Okay, yep.
Okay, if we could start with Robert and Margaret Moran, 26 Dune Road. This is a one-story addition on piles for a front entry vestibule. Reconstruct, reconfigure a partially covered front and side entry stair. A second-story addition for a primary suite with a roof deck balcony over an extended rear deck. Interior alterations throughout. This is 7 bedrooms, 7.5 baths, also has sanitary and fill. Good evening.
Good evening. This is Agina, DKR Shores, here to answer
Just bear with me
technical.
one moment. We also have a large scale set of drawings if anybody wants to look at it. There's a large scale set of drawings.
These are good.
Okay, good evening. How are you?
Good evening. Good to see you again. So I'm here to represent the Morans, 26 Dune Road. There's first, second story additions where they're demoing an existing deck. They're replacing the deck with another elevated deck. They're doing some upgrades and interior renovations as well. We're also replacing the existing sanitary system to a new IAOWTS system and adding obviously some fill in order to make that able to be drained properly. We're also providing drainage. So there's an application before the planning board for drainage and the fill as well. And we also have pending applications before the DEC. They did ask for one more minor change. There was a French drain field on the seaward side of the house facing the bulkhead, and we have moved that to the side.
So your
But-
application before the planning board is for fill
Yes,
for the sanitary?
correct.
Okay.
Fill and drainage. They look at the drainage too, obviously. But that did go to Brad and he okayed the new location. He had no problem with it.
But there's no retaining wall?
No, we do not have retaining walls. Only a minor amount of fill, just to have the sanitary system drain properly, basically, was required.
Okay,
No retaining walls.
all right.
And this is the architect. He will present.
Peter McBride.
All yours.
Yeah, it's a relatively straightforward. We're just building on essentially on the existing footprint, but just building up. We're building a second story, adding about 1,200 square feet up there. Which gives us some room to expand a master suite and add 3 bedrooms. And then downstairs, we're doing renovation, just redoing the kitchen, making a new informal entry. And while doing that, we're improving the look of the front by rearranging the entry sequence by a front porch and then we're covering over part of the existing back porch, which gives us some more room to build on the second story.
On the front entry, you're
So we're
taking-
so
you're
we're coming
taking
out
the-
a bit on the front, and we're
The center stairs, moving it,
over to the
west.
side. So it's going to be, a stair with a landing. So right now it's sort of a straight shot right up the center. And we're going to have a couple steps up and then go over and a couple steps up. And then that brings you into a little entry vestibule. And then out in the rear, we are sort of relaying out that back deck and getting rid of two sort of side decks that had big stairs to them that they weren't really used a lot, and we were over our lot coverage, so getting rid of them actually helped with that too. So we're actually ending up, I think we started out at a 23% lot coverage, and now we're down to 19 and a half, somewhere in there. So even though we're adding to this, we're actually ending up, covering the site a little bit less.
Can we go over the materials, if you would?
Sure. So the intention of the job is to essentially add this addition, but really not have to redo the entire siding. So whatever you see there on the original, on the existing house, those are the material colors that we're matching. If there's wood trim, we're probably going to end up using AZAC just so it has a longer lifespan. But essentially, the color of the shingles is going to be matched. Sort of a double-dipped gray shingle, white cedar. We're going to get new railings everywhere. It's going to be cable rail with 6-inch, whatever wood we choose for the back deck. It's either going to be Ipe or mahogany or teak, whatever. We'll figure that out as we go. But it's sort of a darker wood that will gray out over time. The railing will match that.
Are you putting a roof over the whole house, new roof?
I mean, we're going to sort of see that as we go. We're going to see what state it's in. Ideally, we could just do it over the addition. So we're going to match exactly what's there.
Charcoal?
Yeah, the charcoal roof. But, we'll get up there and we'll see what the condition is. And if we have to replace the whole thing, we have to replace the whole thing.
Okay.
But intention is to keep the color scheme pretty much the same. I would say the only thing that we're really going to change is the lattice work at the base. We're going to have sort of a half-open slat system to, allow flooding to come through, but still keep, a nice traditional look.
Is that a new chimney you're adding?
We are not adding a new chimney. We are keeping the existing chimney. If you can see here, you look on the side here. There is an existing chimney, so we're building sort of around it.
Okay.
So that's going to remain.
So you're gonna extend over the back deck, right?
Yes. So we're going to create a little bit of a covered porch over there.
Are there two chimneys?
There are two chimneys, yes.
Yeah.
So there's one fireplace, and then this one is for the boiler.
Okay. And they're clad with the same material as the siding?
Yeah, they're both built out and covered in the same shingles and trim.
Okay. Anybody have
How
any?
about lighting? I don't see any lights on the door.
The plan is to do sort of dark sky traditional lighting. They're right on the water, so we don't want to do anything bright. Just little bits of download lighting at the front porch, in the soffit, or in that new covered porch on the back. Maybe some down lighting from below that. But other than that, it's going to be all
There's no
interior.
pool and that kind of stuff, right?
No what?
No pool.
No pool. No.
The roof sketch shows the rooftop HVAC. Is that true?
Yes.
Is
So
that
those
visible
that's-
from the neighbor? Can the neighbor see it?
The neighbors cannot see it. So it's essentially built out like it sort of looks like a faux chimney. There's little parapet walls,
Okay.
and they sit inside it. For this, we're gonna have to add, some additional heating for this new addition. We're assuming it's gonna be sort of electric heat pump driven. So we will have probably one or two more exterior units. We haven't decided exactly where we're gonna put them. Probably on, northeast, on the west face. Just hung on the side because we have to bring them up above base flood level.
Yep.
So we're thinking about hanging them on the side. We could put them up on the roof, but they just tend not to work as well when they're in direct sun. So that's still up in the air, but it's probably going to end up being hung off what did I just say? The west side.
West side. Yep.
The driveway is not changing?
Driveway is changing in that it was asphalt and it's since been demolished, so we could even put this under review. But when we do all this, once all the machines are out of there, it's gonna be a white pea gravel, just sort of a permeable driveway.
And location is the same, you're still doing the circular driveway. Any other questions on the house? Can we talk about the landscaping? Looks like you're keeping some of the landscaping and supplementing it.
Yeah, the landscaping, I think it's gonna be all new because we are essentially, because of where the water table is, we're digging up most of this front area just to put in the drainage and the septic. So I think anything that you see planted here is gonna be new.
Are you the homeowners? Yes. Hi. It looks like on the plan that was submitted, the left side, it says existing plants to remain along the west property line.
Probably because we have new trees, we put in new trees there a couple of years ago, is that?
So they're gonna stay.
Yeah, they're good.
So yeah, so those are
Yeah,
sort of
this-
privacy.
You have this plan?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna try to save as much as possible. Yeah. They're gonna try to save as much as possible. Obviously,
just
they're gonna
trying to get into the-
transplant some of the grasses.
I'm just trying to get into the record what you're
Mhm.
doing.
Like I said, a lot of stuff may or may not survive. They may have to replace a lot of stuff, and then a lot of the property will be tore up because of the new drainage. So they'll have a grass field and grasses over that. And they just planted arborvitaes along that west side. So they're going to try to add to what they have and save some of the stuff that they do have to cut down expenses. And then he did bring up a good point. When they first hired me, I made them take out the asphalt driveway. So right now there's just RCA, but that's temporary because we knew we were going to tear it back up again. Yeah. So, so they're going to focus on deer resistant species and then a pop of color. And then of course add some greenery that will stay evergreen like the globe and some of the boxwood species. And hopefully focus on more salt tolerant deer resistant species.
Like
Obviously.
beach plums?
I don't think there's any beach plums maritima in this one. I didn't design this. This isn't my design, but I certainly could help add to it. I only do native landscape design.
They're native and disappearing.
I know. You're right. Beach plum would be great. Rosa virginica is also native. Some people think Rosa rugosa is native, but it's not. It's a Japan species, but it does do well by the water. So I would recommend that because the deer don't eat it.
There you go.
Yeah. So
Okay.
any other questions for me as far as?
Of the existing plants to remain in the back, just what is in there? What is that?
So towards the water, it's mainly sand. It's just beach. So they're really not going to do anything back there. It's just going to be sand with some, screening on either one side, really, the west side. There's nothing on, too much on the other side.
Okay. No gates, no posts, the driveway.
No, not planned. No, I don't think it's necessary.
Okay. Any questions from the board? This side? Nope. Can we get a motion to approve this application?
Make the motion?
Second.
Those in favor?
Aye.
Can I ask you, if you would, open up this set of drawings to the front elevation on that table? And that's the drawings we're gonna stamp, Danielle.
I have another copy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Should we get two, one for him, one for the building department?
I think that's what he wanted. He wanted the road.
him a copy once everything is issued,
It's a nice presentation, thank you.
as long as we have one sign.
No. If you could fold it for me, that page on top. Thank you.
There you go.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Okay. Yep.
Okay, next we have the
There you go.
application for Old Riverhead Road Partners LLC.
Thank you,
Yeah.
good luck.
Good luck, yeah,
Nice,
Thank
nice
you.
presentation, thank you.
yeah.
Good luck,
Good
all.
job, yeah. Oh, yeah. Be safe.
Did you survive Tuckerman's? Did you survive Tuckerman's?
Just barely.
Good.
Turned into a blizzard.
Oh, wow. Challenge, all right? It's a challenge?
Oh man, it was wild. There
Good.
were people just sliding straight down it.
Awesome.
Wow.
Enjoy.
Good day. Take care, guys.
Good evening, Tony from Tonino's.
This is Old Riverhead Road Partners LLC, 74 Old Riverhead Road. Please review the attached request for a sign permit application for a wall sign to Nino's Claudia. Good evening, sir. How are you?
Very good, thank you.
Good. So tell us what you're doing and
Well, what we did is we put the blade signs up. There was lights there, and we took the lights off. You do know that there was lights there, right? Yeah, there was lights in the place, and we put blade signs in place of the regular lights.
Did you apply
they
for
had.
a permit to do?
No, I didn't. I had no idea I needed to.
Well, did the sign company know that you had to?
Sign company never even asked. Probably he should have, I guess.
can I borrow your
There you go.
set? All right, so the two signs apparently were put up. There's comments from the building inspector that only permitted one sign by code.
Correct.
And also that the blade sign has to be 7'6", 90 inches above the grade.
Yeah, that's what they're asking for. But
And-
the lights that were there, these are at the same height as the lights that were there. I don't understand why they needed them higher.
Well, this applies to signs.
Okay,
That's my
Okay,
only answer.
that's the signs, okay.
Okay, and that they cannot be internally illuminated.
Correct, yeah.
So you're telling us that you're going to remove that sign on the north side,
Correct. We're gonna remove the one,
keep the one on.
keep the one
south
up,
side,
and it will not be illuminated.
Raise it up to 90 inches? at the
Yes.
Bottom of the sign.
Yes,
Okay. Now, we do have a sign plan for the building. And that came up when we did all the signs along the top, which I think looks very nice.
okay,
Your sign guy should have consulted the building department to tell them what they wanted to do. And this is not part of the sign plan. I am fine with putting this up. I don't know what we would have to do. Do we have to make a notation for the sign plan?
So he's
to
gonna have two
permit
signs?
this?
Yeah, because it doesn't, I think so, yeah.
It's not.
So do we do that?
I think you can do it as part of this.
But then what if everybody
Application.
else wants to do that? I mean, is it permitted, how many signs are you permitted to have according to the code?
Every building's allowed, every business allowed 2 signs.
They have 2 signs,
Correct. that's a
Pizzeria
third
and they have Tonino's. So now we're giving them 3.
No, he's taking.
No,
one
you're
down.
not giving me
Taking one down.
3.
You have 2 signs on the wall, the seal, on the thing right
I
now.
have 3, I actually have 3 spaces.
When we did the plan,
Correct.
for the North Mall
Right.
about, several months ago, that's what we approved.
So the way I'm understanding though, they're giving 2 signs per store. Am I correct? That's what I'm understanding. I pay rent for 3 stores.
It's still the same store. Tonino's, correct?
Tonino's Trattoria, yes.
And then remember we discussed.
We have Italian eatery, Tonino's Pizza, and the Trattoria.
Yeah, that's 2. And then remember we discussed this because there was a question, but I sticking that thing on the side of the wall gives it to everybody else.
I'm fine with this sign. I mean, if that's an issue with the building department, that I don't know. If this is what's before us right now,
So at this point, I'm having 2 signs for each store, other than the third one. Technically, if you're giving 2 signs
The
to every
code-
store,
the
that's 6 signs.
the code permits 1 blade sign, which is what this is. I'm
So
fine.
what are we agreeing? This is being removed?
The
The one on the north
The one
side,
on the north
Yeah.
is not permitted,
right?
so it needs to be removed, not by
Okay.
us, by,
That's
by
right.
code.
Okay.
And the
This
one
one.
on the south side needs to be raised to 90 inches
And it can't be illuminated.
and can't be illuminated.
Right.
And he's agreed to that.
Okay with that,
That's okay with me.
Fine with me.
Bob,
I'm fine with it. That works.
Mike?
My problem is I have no problem with the sign look at, but I'm not making the decision that that's the amount of signs that he's allowed to have.
Okay, so it looks like
I
we,
have no problem with
That's
it
not
if he
a-
fixes it all, but I'm not.
Okay.
Right
Yeah.
now, we were told the last meeting we had 2. Whatever you guys want to do is fine by me.
okay, can we get a motion to approve this application?
Motion to approve.
Have a second?
I'll second it.
Those in favor?
Aye.
And we have 1 May?
No, just not going to vote.
Okay,
Abstention.
okay. Do you have something else to stamp?
I have the same one, so if you want to stamp that one, I'll give you
I'll
my
give this
copy.
back to Mike.
Okay, never mind.
I just have the same thing you guys had, so whichever one you guys want to sign.
If the motion was for the sign itself, I have no problem with it. Danielle, put my vote aside.
Tonight?
Yeah. Take my name, make it an I. Where do we sign this big guy? There you go. I'm gonna charge you for that.
I know.
All right, here you go.
Very good, thank you.
Okay,
Good
Thank
luck.
you.
luck.
Have a good evening.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, next we have holdover Evan and Nella Presser, 123 Beach Road. This is a 1-story addition over a crawl space. for a kitchen expansion and a covered side entry, roof and trellis over an existing rear patio, a second-story addition for a bedroom suite with alterations throughout. It's 5 bedrooms, 5.5 baths, cabana with a bathroom, and attached trellis, sanitary, and landscaping. Good evening.
Good evening, members of the board. My name is Jason Ormond, here for 123 Beach Road. I'll start with the finishes. The addition is on the side and rear of the house. None of it's really visible from the road, but all the materials will match existing. Some natural cedar for the siding, slate gray asphalt roof, white AZEK trim and fascia, white windows to match. And then the pool house in the back, all the same finishes. There's a new septic that's in the rear yard where the old was, but we're replacing with OWTS. No fill is required for that. The groundwater's deep enough there. We have, we were approved for relocating the driveway entrance. Right now they have a really awkward sort of S curve and hard to navigate pulling into the driveway. So, and you couldn't really park well without, and navigate. So we're changing to the south side entrance.
Why don't you tell us what was and what you're proposing now?
For the
Driveway.
oh, it's gravel now, and we're
It used to enter from the north side,
correct.
so if you can explain that.
So
we can
we're
get-
abandoning that north entrance and planting across there. And we're creating a new south entrance with a Belgian block apron and keeping with the gravel driveway. And we're creating a small parking area for 2 to 3 cars in front of the house behind the screen planting, the new Leland cypress along the road. Currently, they have large plantings along the road there. You can't see the house. And then just some minor additional planting along the side of the house, some boxwoods, and then some screening for the relocated pool equipment. The pool equipment currently is just in a fence, and it's where the new pool house is going, so we're just moving it back a little bit. There's some existing planting to remain in the front of the house by the entry and just off the back of the house. There are shrubs, and in the back they have some hydrangeas and things like that.
Board have any questions on the house itself?
No, I don't think so. Pool equipment's gonna be covered.
And the existing fence is just staying as is.
Correct, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, there's some black metal fence for the pool enclosure on each side of the house, and then around the perimeter of the back, it's white vinyl,
White
6
vinyl.
foot, yeah,
And that's what's there now.
correct.
The Leylands that are going along the front they're now going to block where that driveway was on the north
Correct,
side.
yeah.
How tall are they?
Well, the current plantings there, some of it's in a little bit bad shape, but they're going to put in 6-footers for now, and the Leland cypress will grow fast. So
No gate.
no gate.
Any questions?
Okay.
Yes, sir.
This side, Chris?
Nope.
Mike?
Nope.
Can we get a motion to approve this application?
I'll make the motion.
Can we get a second?
Second.
Those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Do you have a set that we could stamp?
Okay,
Thank you.
thank you.
Thank
Good
you.
night.
Thank
Good luck, have a good day.
luck.
Can we get a motion to adjourn?
I'll make that motion.
Do we have a second?
Second.
Those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you, everybody.
Can I ask a question?